You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Because there were very good reasons to fire Mueller.
What was the reason to fire Mueller?
Mueller hired a staff in which he had people that I would find very, very questionable as people that should be investigating Donald Trump. He hired the chief counsel to the Clinton Foundation. Absurd.
This is unbelievable. I don't know about you, but I think we got more important things to talk about. All weekend, 24/7. This is so ridiculous. In fact, so ridiculous, when you really read through this thing, they understood there was no obstruction, no collusion within the first 2 months of the investigation. At least with the collusion. They should have just shut it down then and said there is no collusion. But why didn't they do that? You know, the real question is, why would Mueller, whose income averaged $3.4 million a year at the firm he was with, and in his team, you have this a woman by the name of Rhee, another man by the name of Corlez, and then you have somebody named Ziebli. Now, these three, who was the main team with Mueller, he hired these three, who were very, very close to the Clintons. They were partners in this international law firm, Wilmer and Hale, who did a lot of the Clintons' work. Yeah, believe this? A lot of the Clintons' work, especially with their foundation. They ended up being with Mueller. Now, they took a pay cut. Now, think about this. $3.4 million, it was Mueller drops his pay to $169,000. Let's say run it off to $170,000. And these three characters were making about $1.5 million to $2 million, and they dropped their pay to $169,000. Why would they do that? Because that's the amount of hatred they had for Trump, and they wanted to overthrow him. They wanted to get rid of him. But also, too, why would they go on after knowing 2 months into the deal there was no collusion? Book deals. And just think of the fees they're going to be able to collect in their speaking, and that's why they did this. This was all BS. It was just nothing but BS. They didn't care. Mueller did not care about America, nor did his three cronies. They didn't care about America. But $30 million we had to pay all these FBI guys, about 45 of them. We had to pay another, 12 career lawyers from the Department of Justice. This was all about these three. These three characters, let me make sure I get it right. Of course, Comey, we know. Jeannie Rhee, James Corliss, and Aaron Ziebli. All pals. Making good money. This was all about money. They're going to make big book deals. They're going to make speaking engagements. They're going to get $250,000 a pop at each. This is unbelievable. All at the expense of the country. All at the expense of. This is what should be investigated. When the Attorney General starts investigating the investigators, they should go right after these guys, and the first thing they should do is stop them from any book deals. No book deals. Stop it dead right there. No interviews, no book deals. If they do book deals or going around doing speeches, then we claw back the money they were making. This is a joke. Too much they knew. Now, think about this. This is also very interesting. They always talked about now they flipped. And I don't want to get into a lot of this because you've heard so much of it. But there's a few things nobody's thinking about as far as the money end. It's what I want to talk about. So when you think about this deal, everybody knows there's no obstruction. They're saying now because Trump said to his attorney, fire Mueller, which right after he learned that Sessions, the guy he hired, the guy he took care of, he made sure he was Attorney General, stabbed in the back, walked in his office and laid that bombshell on, oh, by the way, on a special counsel, I just signed it off, has been appointed, I just signed it off. Signed what off? Well, I just signed off, it was okay, we got a special counsel. Without informing me? Of course he went nuts. He said, I didn't do anything wrong. Who wouldn't go crazy and say fire this phony Mueller? I mean, fire him. Now, he had every right to fire Mueller. Nobody's talking about that on these Sunday shows. Nobody in these Sunday shows said, wait a minute. So what they're saying is because they're so stupid on these Sunday shows. One person said, well, it's because he had the thought, even though his lawyer stopped him from firing Mueller, he had the thought of firing Mueller. Well, wait a minute. Then Rosenstein, didn't he have the thought of wearing a wire? Oh, but that was different, we're told. Oh, what's different about? Well, he's a Democrat, and he hates Trump. So if you're a Democrat and your thought is obstruction, wearing a wire for a coup to overthrow the president of the United States, as long as you're a Democrat, it's okay if you think like that. But if you're a Republican and you think that way, oh, it becomes a crime. This is all BS. This whole thing is all BS. This is all about money. Follow the money. These characters, they're going to make so much money. Mueller and Rhee and Quarles and Zebley, that the career lawyers, they're so dumb, they're not going to make anything. It's unbelievable. Think about this. After 2 months, the question was, did the Trump campaign conspire, coordinate, or collude with the Russians to influence the 2016 election? And Mueller concluded, no, that should have been the end of it. Now, as far as the obstruction, where's the obstruction? Even though he ordered him to fire Mueller, so what? He could have fired him and been in his right to fire him. So what? They're all looking out for themselves to make a bunch of money. That's all this is about. Nothing more than that. It's unbelievable. So I don't want to get into any more of this because it's just a joke. They knew after 2 months that must have made me sick. Mueller is a real bad guy. And see what he gets for a book deal. He'll probably get $60 million for a book deal, $50 million for a book deal. You watch. That should be stopped. Anyways, let's not talk anymore about these morons. So today, here's what's really getting me grumpy. What do we hear all last week and a week before and a week before and a week before from the jibber jabbers? What did we hear?
The economy, this renaissance, this economic renaissance, DeRoy, is so strong and so undeniable.
This is what should be investigated. They should start going after these guys to start telling the truth to the American people. So he's saying that, but yet housing starts and permits have dropped to a 2-year new low. 2-year new low. What does that mean? That's pretty serious stuff. The most important thing is housing start. There's 4 red flags you have. Housing starts and building, housing starts and permits. That's all one. And then, of course, the big mother, which is durable goods. And then you got the big mother, which is, of course, is the inverse, where the 10-year, the yield inversing, where the 10-year Treasury, you can get more for a 3-month Treasury than you can for a 10-year. That's already happened. All these signs are showing bad news, and we're being told every day the economy's strong. They should be investigated as well. We'll be right back after this break on Phil's Gang. Join my gang, $39.95.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
when the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, I'm sure you're as sick of listening to this Mueller report as I am. But you got to remember what this is doing. This is killing our country. This is killing everybody economically. The news, again, well, they want everybody's eye on this ball. And then you have the jibber-jabbers who are just straight out, bold-faced lying to us. Every day we're hearing the same thing, how great the economy is, how strong the consumer is.
You've got real wages rising above 3%. Those are big numbers, really big numbers.
Really big numbers, 3%. That's $9.11 a week before you take taxes out. And that, by the way, as I told you last week, goes to the low-end income people, the very low end. And it goes to the very high end, the middle class. He didn't get any of that. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. So while everybody is focused on this Mueller deal, especially our Congress, they're not working on anything. Let's talk about what that airhead Pocahontas came up with over the weekend. She now saying she wants free college. Yeah, free college for everybody. Are you nuts? She says it's going to cost $1.2 trillion. When the government tells you something's going to cost $1.2 trillion, put 10 times on that. Because remember, the government does nothing right. They're slow. They're inefficient. They're prone to fraud. Are you out of your mind? So her new plan, she's going to forgive $50,000 in student loans for the American households earning less than $100,000, like she's the hero. But she is one of the problems. She's caused this. It was Congress who caused the student loan problem to begin with, because it was Congress who kept on popping up and pushing up and making the grants bigger and bigger and bigger so colleges could keep raising their tuition, build more basketball courts and more fields and baseball fields and ice skating rinks, anything to bring these kids into these colleges. I remember when she got up and she said, the whole problem is just interest rates. If we just cut interest rates, which was a joke, interest rates have nothing to do with it. Are you kidding me? You know, I always have to laugh about interest. Or like rent. If you are renting, if you're a businessman, rent, the first thing businessmen do, small business, they make a big mistake. They look for cheap rent. They go all over town looking for cheap space. Your rent, $5,000 a month rent instead of $2,000 or $1,000. They say, I'm going to go look for $2,000. The $5,000 a month rent could be cheap. That's right. It depends on the location. Rent could be your cheapest overhead. If you're doing business, you want to get into a good location, you want to do business right, and rent can be cheap. You're better off with $5,000. $5,000 is really cheaper than $1,000. If you're not doing any business, okay, at $1,000, but you're going to do a lot of business at $5,000, isn't it better? I don't even know how the hell I got on that subject. What I was talking about. I'm so angry over this stupid Nadler and who's the other dope? Adam Schiff. Did you see Adam Schiff on Sunday? This guy can lie. He is so smooth. I never seen a guy lie with such. He's so articulate and smooth. It's just. Play it for me. Go ahead.
So, yes, I would say in every way this is more significant than Watergate. The fact that the President of the United States would take Putin's side over his own intelligence agencies go well beyond anything Richard Nixon did. So, yes.
Listen to this. They asked him the question, is this worse than Watergate? He says yes. Here, listen. He says yes.
So, yes, I would say in every way this is more significant than Watergate. The fact that the President of the United States would take Putin's side over his own intelligence agencies go well beyond...
Wait a minute. You're such a liar. First of all, no money changed hands. Remember, Nixon, they had a slush fund. They paid everybody off to lie. They paid this guy to lie, that guy to lie. They gave this guy money. Trump gave no money to anybody to lie. This guy Schiff, he should be run out of Washington on a rail. I mean, this is unbelievable. Just unbelievable. All right, but I said I'm not going to talk about this because at the end of the day, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Why don't we talk about what's really the problem? You know, the economy's getting much worse, but nobody knows it because everybody's looking at this garbage. And then you got all these jibber-jabbers telling how everything is extremely well. Everything's just extremely doing well.
The U.S. economy is doing extremely well.
Yeah, extremely well, yeah. And don't worry about debt. Don't worry about our national debt being the highest, our household debt being the highest, our budget deficit being the highest. Don't even worry about that either.
Whatever we were worried about, we're not worried about anymore.
No. Let's not even worry about the debt. Everything's just ducky. Well, you know what we got today? We got some real bad numbers today. Housing starts. Here, listen.
Existing home sales in March down 4.9% month to month to a seasonally adjusted annualized rate of 5.21 million units. That's a miss, folks. And February's huge jump was actually revised lower.
Wow. But then listen what they say on these jibber jabbers.
With a booming economy.
The economy, this renaissance, this economic renaissance, DeRoy, is so strong.
So strong. But what do we have? Housing starts permits drop to a new 2-year low. Now, what does that mean? That means when your housing starts and your permits drop to a new 2-year low, that means retail drops, manufacturing drops. It has a dominoes effect. It kills your economy. Remember, when you have existing home sales dropping and permits dropping, that's one of the red flags that tells you we're going into a recession, we're going into a crash. Shouldn't we be talking about that on these Sunday shows? Or how about Social Security? Let's talk about that on Sunday shows. Oh, no. They want to talk about this stupid stuff. All BS. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Listen to what Larry Kudlow says about the economy.
The key point is growth.
Okay.
Growth. Okay. We're at 3, not 2. Wages are rising above 3.
Growth, he says. Larry Kudlow, we're at 3. We're through. Where's the 4 and 5?
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
And by the way, we're not at 3. We're at 2.9. How they got to 3 was Larry Kudlow and Mnuchin. What they did, they took the soybean, inventory, and they manipulated it. And they took orders out going forward, took those orders and clawed them back into this year, into 2018. That's how they got to the 3. But I could care less what these guys do. It just makes me upset that they don't tell us the truth, where the economy is. And then when the market crashes, everybody is surprised. People don't realize we did not have, since 2008, after that crash, especially Main Street, the middle class, there was never a recovery for them. Never was there a recovery. The recovery was with the wealthy, the 1 percentile. They're the ones that made the money, because by giving them access to zero money, 0%, remember what they did? They screwed the savers, dropping savings rates from 5% down to almost nothing. And when that happens, that crowds out the small businessman, because he's got to go to a community bank and borrow, and when they don't have savings and they only have a little bit of savings. They raise the rates, so the businessman is not worth it to borrow to start a business or to add on to a business. That's why more businesses are closing than opening. You grow this economy with small businesses because they produce 72% of the jobs, especially the startup businesses. But they don't care about that. They care about one thing. And every decision they make now, this administration, every decision they make now is the market going to go up? Is the market going to go up? And they're depending on student loans to grow the economy to 3 to 4 to 5%. They're depending on auto loans to grow the economy. They're depending on credit cards to grow the economy. This started when they got rid of our jobs and outsourced them overseas. So yes, the stock market keeps going up. And the problem is you got the market going up and you got the volume going down. But that shouldn't bother you. As long as you get out of a stock in time. That's all you should think about. Well, think about since 2008, this market's gone up 357%. Every day, they keep pushing this market higher. We had that 20% crash in October, which I predicted would happen on January 16, 2018. It dropped, but they came in and stopped it immediately. Stopped it. And what happened? The market went back up 20%. But what people don't realize, it's not buyers making the market going up. The people who sold short. When the market went down 20%, people like me and my gang who are selling short the market to make money, we sell short. So let's say a stock is at $30. We identify through our charts that the stock has a high probability it's going to go down from $30 down to $20. So we borrow it at 30. So I borrow it from you through a broker. He gets it from me, but I essentially borrow it from you because you believe the stock's going up. So you're going to loan it to me at 30. If the stock goes down to 20, then is when I buy it. That moves the market back up. So if you look at the market, after it crashed from October 5th, to December 24th, the market dropped 20%. It started to go back up December 26th to where it is today, not because institutions were coming in and buying, not because insurance companies are coming in and buying, or big banks are coming in and buying. That's not what's happening. That rally, the 20%, the reason why it took 15 weeks to try to break above 288, remember, 2,800, they couldn't get up through 2,800 because we didn't have enough buyers. Because the people who sold a stock at 30, they bought it back at 20. That moved the market up. So another guy who did the same thing, he says, God, I sold mine at 30, now it's 22. I better go buy mine back before I start losing my profit. So that's called short covering. When we got to 2,800, they couldn't push the market higher. There wasn't enough buyers because the institutions pulled more money out than they ever did in history of this market. Now it's sitting there, and he's saying, okay, I got to create, this is Kudlow, I got to create a false narrative to keep this market going up. The false narrative, we're very close to making a deal with China. That's what the whole deal is about. Every day, making a deal with China, making a deal with China. And now they're having trouble pushing it up, and they're going, because it's flat now, it's hardly moving. Now they're saying, oh, we're going to do more quantitative easing. Another trick for growth. But there's no growth. That's what people don't get, and that's why you're going to have a crash. But that's okay. If you're with me, we don't care. So the student loan program is how they decided to grow the economy using students, screwing the young people. Auto loans, they screwed everybody. They're growing the economy, giving people car loans that could breathe. Credit cards, charging people 16%. Who are these people I'm talking about? The 1/100th of 1 percentile, the 2,800 families who control our monopolies, especially the financial center banks. That's how we're growing. We're growing with student loans, auto loans. That's what's growing the economy. But the real scandal, by the way, isn't the few wealthy parents who paid, $1.2 million illegal payoffs to get into college, the actresses and all that. The real scandal is the inequity. You have the very, very wealthy, these kids who are going to these universities, Harvard and Yale and Penn and Brown, all these students, right, from the 1 percentile. They all get, they got fantastic. Their parents can afford to send them to Princeton. More students now come from the top 1% than from the entire bottom 60% put together. This inequity is terrible. This inequality is terrible. It's not what the United States is about. But we don't need socialism like Sanders wants. Less than 0.5% of children from the bottom fifth of American families attend the elite colleges. Fewer than half attend any college at all. And it's the politicians. They're the ones that increase the grants. So when they come home from Washington, the parents go and slap them on the back and thank them. Thank you for raising the college, the grant so I can get my kid in college. Thank you. So that day when Maxine Waters was trying to embarrass the banks, what are you going to do about our problem? $1.4 trillion in student loans. They didn't cause it. She caused it. It's the same thing with cars. You see, our country isn't growing anymore from where it used to be. We used to grow from mining. We used to grow from manufacturing. We used to grow from construction. No more. But the market keeps going up. And how come you're not making money in the market? Well, you do. But here's the problem. When the market crashes, they don't have you set up so that your stock automatically turns and goes short. Now, that's what we do. So join my gang, Phil's gang. Help yourself. Help St. Jude's. When you're making some money, just help the kids. Start out right now, 877-600-GANG. This is the number, 877-600-GANG. Follow my 5 stocks. Just pick one. When you join today, just pick one of the 5. Follow it for 1 month, and you'll see it works. 2 o'clock every afternoon, I give you instructions what to do on each one of those stocks. Just follow it. Try it for 4 weeks. That's all I'm asking. I'm reaching out to you. You reach back to the kids. It's a win for everybody. But this country is not going to grow only with student loans, auto loans, and credit cards. Can you imagine that?
You're listening to The Best of Phil's Gang. Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time, but want to invest in the stock market? Let PhilsGang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. You're listening to the best of Phil's Gang. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know how they tell us the government comes out and says that our wages increased 3.2%? That's a total lie on an annual basis. Total lie, not true. The most reliable information is from withholding tax because everybody has to pay withholding tax. So wages on a yearly basis increased by 1.2%, not 3.2%. That's $9.11. $9.11 a week. What are you going to do with that? My point is, at least the stock market, the corruption around the economy, not just the market, market's part of it. But think about the opportunity you never thought of because it's so corrupt. And with guys like Kudlow and the rest of these people, they want to just keep this market going up every day. I mean, every day you hear them come on and promote the markets, doing the best, everything's the greatest, everything's the greatest. That's great for us. Be part of it, but be independent. Stop with the herd mentality. That's the problem. People have a herd mentality. It's like in Florida when you drive. You ever know? You stand behind this line of cars. It's like a mile long. And you swerve a little bit to the right and you look, the whole lane on the right-hand side's empty. Everybody's for 2 miles, one behind the other. Nobody thought to look to the right to see if the lane is empty. It's the same thing when you're investing in stocks. You think there's these great companies out there, these investment companies you see on TV. You think they care about you? What, are you nuts? It's always about them. This all changed when we went to discount brokerage. We first went to discount brokers, and it all changed when they switched our economy from a manufacturing industrial economy to a financial service economy. That's when they screwed everybody. Look what they did with the IPOs. Stock would come out $5, $2, 2 hours later it's $60, $70. But as long as the market is there, there's no other place that you can make money as long as you know when to get out. But no one is going to tell you with your 401k. No one's going to tell you because they have no fiduciary relationship. We do. Just try it. One stock for 1 month. At the same time, help the kids. Like the pensions. Think of the pensions. How they screwed everybody with pensions. State governments have screwed people, their employees, by not making their annual contributions. They're 35% short. Can you imagine? Public pensions are unfunded by $6 trillion in 2018. The majority of states have not made their annual required contributions. That amounts to $18,300 per U.S. resident. So now the average state pension is now funded at only 35%. That's crazy. The state governments run these shortfalls on purpose. So, look, you can sit here all day and listen to these people who tell you everything's fantastic. And I wish I could tell you that. But think about this. When we have an economy, it used to be the foundation of our economy was a strong middle class. Obama destroyed that. That was the foundation. And then the linchpin was the middle class who made enough money who could start businesses. That's called disposable income. They had purchasing power. And it's those small businesses that created the country we live in today. Not GE, not Microsoft, not Google. It was small business in your town. That's what America's about. It's about getting government out of the way so that we can grow small businesses, entrepreneurs. But that's all stopped now. Trump's trying to fix it. But he's got crooks around him. He's got bad guys around him. Our economy has nothing but so under Bush, under Baby Bush, Senior Bush, Obama, they created, think about it, debt slaves using auto loans and credit card loans and student loans. We're debt slaves. Bank of America said today their credit loss provision spiked to a 6-year high. Oh, you don't hear that, though, do you? No. Oh, and listen to this, remember?
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in. People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in. People are...
See, they think spending more than their income coming in. See, and that's what they knew. See, they knew when they went to credit cards, the owners, the 1% of the 101st percentile, they knew if they gave people credit cards, they would spend more with a credit card than they ever would if they had money in their checking account, because they look at it as funny money. So these demons decided, let's make everybody, every time they go spend something, let's put them in debt. Put them up to their neck in debt. Just like what housing, when Bush put everybody into debt. They call it the wealth effect. No, it's the debt effect. You're not buying things. You're not buying stuff. You're going into debt. But that's what the owners want. Of course, they make so much money because of it, they can then go ahead and finance the legislators to write the rules and laws and that fit their monopolies to make them even more rich, to keep giving them more money, to keep giving the politicians, to keep making the rules to make them more rich again. Our economy debt is outpacing our economic growth by 35%. How long do you think it can go on? I don't care. I hope it goes on for another 7 years. Hope the market keeps going straight up for 7 years. My members hope it does too. But guess what? We don't care because we sleep like babies, because we know that day when the market starts to turn, markets just don't turn and drop. That's not how crashes happen. The market sends you messages well in advance. And the 4 biggest messages, you got housing starts, that's one of them. They're tanking. That's the biggest one. The other message you have is the inversion of the yield curve. When you can get more for a 3-year treasury than you can for a 10-year. You always hear about flattening yield curve. That's when the 3-year keeps going up, and the 10-year stays still. Then finally the 3-year, you get more of a yield than you can on a 10-year. That's it. So now those are two. The other one you have housing sales going down. The other one, housing prices going down. So between the yield curve, between housing starts, between durable goods sales not going, we've got all these messages, but the market keeps going up. So the key is not to be fearful. Let's follow the best stocks. Look, we're up in Costco 14%. We're up in an ETF, the semiconductors. We bought a basket 11%. Apple 23%. But the key is that anybody can do that. But here's the key: is keeping it. Anybody can do that. The market goes up almost every day. These crooks push the market almost every day. The smart money is they're going to know when to get out because they understand, like my members, when you get the message from the market, especially when you get a flattening yield curve that then converts. When you get durable goods that are tanking, you get housing starts that are tanking, home sales that are tanking, construction tanking, manufacturing tanking. Look, today, industrial production weakens further. It also says manufacturing is flat in March. U.S. industrial output contracts in March as auto production slumps. Record ship-breaking suggests world economy is slowing. U.S. economic numbers are off to their worst start. But then when you listen...
The key point is growth.
Okay.
Growth.
Okay.
Look, join my gang. Okay? Because, yes, the messages are here for a crash, but look, Trump is obsessed with the stock market because Larry Kudlow and Mnuchin made sure that he's obsessed with it. He loves it. So if it goes up for 5 more minutes or 5 more years, what do we care? As long as we're prepared well in advance, we identify well in advance from the message we get from the market through our charts. When it turns red, we're ready to go the other way. Try it, one stock for 1 month. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. And when you make money, all I ask is you donate to St. Jude. Remember, in the 60s, only 4% of the kids survived cancer. Now it's 90% leukemia. Join now. They're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG. Try just one stock, for God's sakes.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dream.